I'm trying.
If this were an award show, Angie, they have music in the background, but it's kind of. It is.
Oh my God. It's too much pressure.
Angie says it's too much pressure for us to have our song on. No, it's not.
How good?
Popcorn hot.
Popcorn
Hot.
hot.
What did I say? Popcorn hot? Oh, I just make up my own words until I get it. I love this song so much. I didn't save my life from the other day when Angie and I did our dance off. And so because of that, we are replaying this song. We're going to try to reenact that moment.
Take two.
Take two. Put some perm on your attitude. You got to relax.
This is payroll.
This is a dancing payroll because we're actually processing payroll early today. So this is a dancing payroll. Show them how to lay it back. Show them how to lay it back. Angie doesn't want to dance off today because I beat her.
Oh,
I beat her. I beat her. I beat her. She didn't have the moves.
Lies you tell.
This is Bruno Mars, if you can hear it in the background. It is Bruno Mars Perm. If you have not heard it, if you do not have this in your playlist, you are missing out on just a music ministry. It gives me my soul. Like, it is everything. You want to get down, you got to get up. They can't
see me.
Well, you got to adjust. You have to adjust.
I'm putting perm on my attitude. Why?
Because you got to relax.
We need to stand up.
But we don't. See, I have a new thing, and I can't
Turn
move
it this way. You can't.
Angie's going to do a dance.
Here we go.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Give your moves. Show them how to lay it back. Show them how to lay it back. So that's all you're getting. She's showing out now. Now she's just showing out. She's just showing out.
We're dancing payroll.
We're dancing payroll.
Not seat dancing payroll.
I'm a seat dancer. I seat dance in my car. You know this?
No, we never seat dance payroll.
We don't seat dance, but we're not seat. I'm seat dancing.
Goodbye.
I'm seat dancing. Okay, we're going live. Okay, so I gotta give you guys a couple little nuggets and a couple takeaways. Okay. Please listen to this song, everybody. It's so amazing. It is just, oh, that's your grandbaby's song. This song is actually, it's life-giving with no parole. I love it. It's so amazing. It's just life-giving with no parole. Okay, so I got a takeaway. I'm going to share today. And my share today, if you were on my IG live, I haven't figured out how to do both of them at the same time without looking weird and looking into two different cameras. It'll be odd, so I just don't feel like doing all that. So I'm just going to get it out of the way. But had a coaching call this morning, had a client call this afternoon with a licensee, and then I had a walkthrough with a client on a real estate transaction. And in 3 situations, 3 scenarios, there's 3 women. So the other 2 women and then myself, and my client is a male. And my takeaway from that today was the different experiences and emotions that we attach to money. And my 2 clients, or colleagues, whatever we're going to call them in this situation, their attitude towards what they were asking for was as if they were asking for too much. And I was perplexed, like confused. I was like, so why do you think you're asking for too much? Or why do you think you shouldn't have done it this way? And they really, when I asked them, they really had no response or any feedback. It was, well, that they just thought they would be being pushy. I'm like, well, you do realize those are the people that actually get things done, or the people that are pushy, the people that are aggressive, the people that do go the extra mile. So what I shared and what I share with people all the time is that you can't get your money in somebody else's pocket. You can't tell someone else how to spend their money. The only thing you can do is offer your service or present your product. I don't chase money. I don't do 99 follow-up calls to get it from you. If we're going to do business together, I know very quickly, because of the type of decision maker that I am, there's certain people that I even like to do business with. If it takes them 15 phone calls for them to do business with me, now you're reducing me down to minimum wage. And now you got me on a begging ministry. So I don't beg for business, because the more you do that, you really lessen your value to what you can offer them. Because if you were that great, or what you can do or offer them is that good, they're going to come to you anyway. So I just let people circle back around. I always say, well, let's just circle back. Let's just circle back. And then typically they will end up calling me because I've presented you with what your options are. And if these are the options and these are the things that you have to choose from, and these are your numbers, the numbers don't lie. So I'm telling you what your numbers are based on your current activity. And if you do this, and this, then this will be the outcome. And I know this based on being in business for as long as I've been in business. It does not take, it's not rocket science. I'm not creating atom bombs over here. Like, I'm telling you, these are your numbers. If you're open this number of days, whatever it is that you're doing, these things, you have to set projections, but you also have to calculate your risk. You have to know that even in a slow or down economy, people still make money. You can make the most money when things are really, really bad, because guess what? Services and things are cheaper. You can actually gather and garner more business. I grew walk-in weaves during the worst economic recession we've ever seen in our lifetime. So you can't tell me that you can't make money in a down economy. You can. But what are you doing to actually do that? So my client and also my licensee, they were saying, well, their business was slow or wanted to get more business in the pipeline. And one offers 4-figure and 5-figure marketing plans and strategies. And she's wondering why she's not getting 50% of her return appointment calls after she's presented them with this elaborate presentation and blah, blah, blah. And I asked her, I said, well, did you ask for the business? She's like, well, I wanted to leave them with something so they could get back to me. Get back to me, child. Let me tell you something. If I meet with you, first of all, if I leave my house, that means I got to pull myself together, put on a beat, like get these gang sign lashes, which are actually very beat today. I got to get myself together. So I'm going to do I'm going to feel this conversation. I'm going to understand who I'm dealing with before I get there. I don't even go on listing appointments if I know that you want more for your house than it's worth. That's not worth my time, because I'm not going to convince someone of something that I already know to be fact. That's like trying to argue religion or politics with someone. How a person feels is how they feel, because you put $100,000 sound system in your basement 5 years ago does not mean that someone else is going to pay you for that. So my suggestion is always, well, you better call someone and tell them to take that out before we start showing it, because somebody else isn't going to pay you that $100,000 for that sound. They're just not going to do it because I don't care. I had a big butt TV probably in my basement until like 7 years ago because I never went in my basement. I didn't even know the TV was down there. I was like, oh, I guess that TV does need to be replaced. I'm cheap boots when it comes to electronics. We just got Macs like 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years? Maybe right at 2 years. Right at 2 years. So bottom line is, you have to ask for what you want. Do not leave money on the table, because I assure you, the same way that you're going after business or halfway going after business, you got somebody like me who's going to come behind you, and I'm not leaving without a check. I don't leave situations and transactions like in the air, like, oh, we'll know what we're gonna do, oh, I gotta call them back about it. Oh, no, because we're not gonna be doing a bunch of more meeting. I don't do that with my time. I don't meet to meet. I don't have lunch to just meet so we can feel things out, and then I've got to pay for parking in Atlanta. I've got to have $100 lunch at Houston's, and then I don't have any business. Who's splitting that check? Like, I'm taking you to lunch in hopes of business? Oh, no. I'm taking you to lunch after we've already secured the deal, because what Maya doesn't do is spend her money on something that does not have an ROI. And if it doesn't have an ROI, I'm going to know that very quickly. I like to fail fast. So my takeaway and my share today for you guys, especially my female followers, I want you guys to quit being afraid to ask for the business and ask for the money. Ask for your money. Ask for your money up front. Ask for a deposit. At least put something on it. You know, well, I only have a limited amount of seating, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to need a deposit, and that will hold your space. You know, you can decide how you want to massage the situation. You got to finesse it, but you know, I'm not saying give me your check right now. No. I need your credit card, because I'm going to bill you every single month. I'm not waiting on you to send me an invoice in the mail. No. I'm going to swipe you. I'm going to do a swipe ministry on you. I'm going to swipe it down. So if we signed on the 5th, I'm going to get my money on the 5th of every month. So if you have a decline on your card, that's going to be on you. And then we have another situation. But we're under contract for a reason. So for me personally, if I have a salesperson who is not aggressive when they come after my business, I don't do business with them, because that means you're not going to be aggressive when it comes to defending or going for something with me, because what I'm going to do is ask for everything. So if you want to do business with me, if we're doing a billboard, no, I want a train ad, and I also want a bus stop, and I'm going to ask for so much stuff. It's ridiculous. Angie's face is always like, and I don't even blink. No, oh no, I'm not gonna be able to afford that. Because guess what? People do exactly what they want to do. They do it exactly what they want to do. I own businesses, so I know I do exactly what I want to do when I want the business bad enough. I'm going to give away some things that aren't going to cost me a lot, but will be a great value added service to the client. My mind processes information very quickly. So if I'm going to give you an hour of my time, we can create an entire business plan for you that's worth $10, $15, $20,000 from a consultant. They don't want it for your girl with that, honey, because I'm gonna be able to break it down for them, tell them everything they need to do, and give them some resources. And I don't even have to come back. Like, we can talk over the phone after that. So be very, very clear. I know what someone else can do all the time before they get in here. I'm not new to business. And if you are new to business, guess what? You don't get what you don't ask for. It's not what you ask for, it's what you negotiate. So if they offered me this, I always say, well, what else do you have? And then we're in a blink off and a stare off. Awkward silence, Julie. Is that what we have here? Oh, well, I'm going to go get a drink, cocktail, and maybe when I come back, you can come back with something else, because you're going to have to wow me. I don't need them to facilitate a transaction for me oftentimes. I can do that myself. But if I'm going to use you, then that means that you're going to have to offer me more than I can do on my own. I have enough people on payroll, so I don't need to just be paying people just to be paying them. This is dancing payroll, but we're dancing and praising God because all the checks will clear, not because I feel like doing that today. This is where we are with business. So my takeaway today and my share today with you, especially you women, quit waiting around for something to happen. Go out there and get it. I don't care if you only got 4 likes on a post. You don't need but one person to actually swipe their card. So quit looking at likes as if that's going to determine every single thing that you do in your life on Facebook, Instagram, or anything else. I have a client who has very few followers, but her ROI is sickening because what she offers her clients, they pay down for it, and they pay very, very quickly. So do not leave money on the table. Do not put yourself in a situation that you have to chase money. You have to call people 50 million times because you'll be in voicemail heaven messing around with me. Like, oh, okay, you said I'm going to call you back, and then you forget to call me back? Oh, you really going to be on mute. Because if your follow-up game is shady and you know yourself, like, get it out of the way, get them in the pipeline so you can go chase the next client. But if you put me on a minimum wage ministry, meaning I got to call you 15 times to get my check, we won't be doing business together. Nope, not going to do it. So ask for what you want. Ask for it in advance. Ask for it before you get there. Let's do a little bit more homework before we meet with the client and see what their needs are. If you don't have anything to add value to what they're doing, then why are we meeting in the first place? We can just do all this over the phone. I coach 95% of my clients over the phone. I don't have to see you for you to receive the information. I don't even speak to them on Skype. Like, we talk. And we talk through every single thing and they get it done. So I don't need to meet with you in person for that to happen. So if I gotta meet with you, then there's gonna be a surcharge on all this, honey. I gotta pull it together and pay for parking and do all that. Let's just do all this over the phone. We don't need to do all that. So ask for what you want. Don't discount your services. Upgrade yourself so that you don't have to do that. Put yourself in a situation that the person needs you and what you're going to be able to add value for them. They're going to make the money. I pay for myself because whatever I'm going to offer to you is going to be more than you could do on your own. I have a drop ship service and I have a licensing program. Same here is going out. I'm in the beauty business, not vanity. I don't need my picture on everything to know what it is. Guess what? If you want to build your brand, honey, you go ahead and do it. You're just going to be paying for that. You want to put my picture on it, it'll be easier for you. I'm trying to shorten your learning curve around here, but if you want to do it, you can pay me to teach you. It doesn't matter. I'm going to get paid either way. So be amazing, be awesome. Day before vacay, countdown to Cabo, leaving tomorrow. It's Danielle's birthday. Danielle, we love you. And for me to be flying coach for 4 hours and 8 minutes, you know I have to love you because that is going to work all of my nerves, but I'm going to have a first-class experience. And I'm going to thank God that I can just even go in the first place. So be amazing. Be awesome. You guys go out there and rock it out. Ladies, ask for your money, guys. Didn't mean to leave you out. It seems like y'all don't have a problem asking for anything, but if you do, then you ask for it. But ladies, do not leave any money on the table. And don't leave anybody with a contract without a follow-up conversation already set, an appointment made. They're going to make a decision by this day. So if I have a meeting with you on Wednesday and you can't make a decision by Friday or the following Wednesday, just know that after that it's just going to be an email drip campaign. Not going to be any more conversations about this because I don't chase money. So don't chase it. Don't talk about it, be about it, be amazing, be awesome, be great. And Angie, do you have any parting dance moves for them?
No, I don't.
She doesn't. She doesn't have any parting dance move. Now she's working. Now she's working. She's not dancing anymore. Yeah. So Bruno Mars, that's the song. That's my new theme song. Put some perm on your attitude and relax. Amazing. Be awesome. Bye, y'all.